Alright, greetings Pinadians, and welcome to the Legion Champion / Champion Raid update video. I'm going to be going over specific information for the Legion Champion and going over specific details, as well as showcasing some other parts of the actual run, specifically about the Champion Raids. But that'll be towards the later bit. I would like to first go over basic information. In order to actually get Legion Champion unlocked, you need to be Legendary Legion rank 1, which is the 8,000 Legion level total that's required. If you have that, and once you have it, talk to Dame Appropriation. Click on them, and there'll be a specific quest called Legion Champion right here. Once you've done it, it'll require you to talk to Sir Hamsalot right next to him. Get that quest done, and from there, you should be able to get the actual tab unlocked. From there, you will have to do the following. Assign 2 characters at the start. In order to get the 3rd slot, you need to have all of your champions in slot 1 and 2 at A rank or higher. Every character that you assign before they kill any bosses will be designated as a default rank C. For example, my Aaron went all the way from Lotus all the way up to normal Kalos already. And then Bowmaster, which is I have assigned right now with no boss kills, is rank C because I did not touch it at all. So I will be required to kill Hard Lotus and then Hard V Healer in order to get to rank A. Once I'm at rank A, I will get the 3rd slot. Currently, as of version 262, GMS will only have 3 slots, as KMS, as of currently recording, has gotten their 4th one just recently. So for us in GMS, we should approximately get it during September, October, November, December, January, February. So around February through March or April at the worst, depending on how bad the delays are currently for the updates. But with that bit of information done, the way to actually unlock these specific bonus stats is requiring you to kill 5 different bosses. The first one is Hard Lotus, the second one is Hard V Healer, the 3rd one is Hard Black Mage, the 4th one is Hard Saren, and the 5th one is Normal Kalos. You can see which specific stat gives which specific one for their respective bosses. For all of the boss kills, there will be a champion mode version of the boss where you'll be required to kill Lotus, V Healer, Saren, and Kalos in a 20-minute time span. Only Black Mage will have a 45-minute duration. And the way it works is you must first, once you've unlocked the UI, you must first talk to Sir Hamsalot. He'll have a second quest that is going to be specifically for that mission. Once you've killed that boss, I may or may not have it on screen right now. On screen right now for you to see as a reference. But once you've gotten the mission, killed the boss, you will before you kill the boss, once you accept the quest and go to the UI, end the boss fight, you will see a champion mode. Be careful about this because if you run champion mode in the real run, it'll eat up your actual run for the week. So be sure to do practice mode, then click champion, so you can do champion mode with practice mode buffs for free, which is way better because the Saren potion, which is the Wild Hunter potion as most people call it, lasts 15 minutes outside. But if you do a practice mode, you will get it for the full 20-minute and 45-minute durations for those respective bosses that have those durations. I highly recommend you do practice so you do not mess up your actual live runs for the live release patch. Some people on my stream have already told me that the X already done that, but hopefully people have been delaying it, see this video, and make the appropriate corrections before it actually becomes a problem. So, once you've killed Lotus for the first mission, come back out, talk to Sir Hamsalot, turn it in, and then, once you've turned it in, go to Champion tab, right-click your character, and click Level Up. If you don't do it, you will not get the buff, as well as the fact that you will not be able to get the next quest. Honestly, I hate Nexon for this. They shouldn't have even been a default quest. They should have been just like a automatic quest that you get for artifact missions and whatnot. But Nexon doing what Nexon does best, doing really weird, arbitrary designs. But other than that, the only last thing I need to cover for Legion Champion is the fact that if you want to switch any of these, all you gotta do is do right-click, remove Champion. If you do so, was the Champion doing the meets requirement conditions? Oh, okay. I can't do it right now. But if I were to do it, it will cost me 1 bill mesos, as well as the fact that anything that I've acquired, so for example, if I delete my Aaron, which is everything done, not only do I lose the insignia behind it, I lose all the stats, and I would have to reset everything from there. So that's all the basic information for Legion Champion that I've covered. If you have any other questions, let me know about that one. But I would like to move over to Champion Raids, which is called Champion Battleground. So all you gotta do is click on it. It'll take you to the Champion Raid. And then from here, you can talk to Sir Hamslot again, participate in Champion Raid. As you see, I've already done this for this month. The Legion Raids, Champion Raids, are only once per month, thank God. Once you've done so, selecting your characters, go to Participate in Practice Mode. You can't be in a party. You'll see all of your Legion Champions that you assigned. Every single one of these will be ones that you'll be using. And something that someone has shown me and explained to me during my live stream is that you use your strongest character of your Legion champions to be the ones that you use against the boss. Use your weaker characters to clear the mobs for you. And then you save the strong ones for last. So I'm going to go in and show you guys real quick. Go inside. Once you're inside, it will delete all of your active buffs. So turn on your toggles. So I'm going to do my toggles right here. And if you want to switch to your other characters to turn on the other characters' toggles, all you have to do is press Tab, and then you see that the number 2 is highlighted. Click number 2. And I am switched to that character. I will turn on my toggles. Once those toggles are completed, I will then switch back to my other character, which is the one I want to start with. As you can see, your toggles remain on, except for one of them for some reason. That's interesting. I think some skills might have a little bit of a problem. Let me test that real quick again. Okay, so some stuff will turn off, so you're going to have to return on some of the toggles. Yep, one of them turned off. And I would like to explain this UI real quick. This top UI is your final damage buff, which is the Champion's Bond. This thing will go down passively as you're in this mode. So for example, if I'm in this top character's mode, it will go down. If I'm in the other one, it'll also go down. But while I am in this on my errand, my Bowmaster, which is not out, this gauge will slowly fill back up. This final damage buff is plus 25% damage, which is why you should try and save the character that actually has the final damage buff for the boss that spawns in every single stage. Speaking of stage, there are a total of 6 stages, and each stage will have 10 missions. 10 missions is essentially just 5 waves of mobs and 5 waves of bosses. So be sure to cycle them out as appropriately as you can, as you'll have a time duration on all the characters. Your overall duration will be a total of all your Legion champions, and a total of 3 minutes each. So I only have 6 minutes to get as far as I can. I already done it for this week, and I'm going to be retrying it later when I get my other mules, but just to give you an example, I'm going to quickly leave, and it'll take you out to the map. And once again, I've only gotten 11,384 points, which means I got 11,384 coins. And to use the coins, you will have to go to your Beginners tab, scroll all the way down, go to Champions Renown, double click it. Oh wait, you can't use it in here. Give me a second. Go back to the main town, go to the Beginner tab once again, once I load in. There we go. Go back down, double click the skill, you'll get this window. From this window, you'll be able to assign yourself additional values, stat values that you can use for a time period of 30 minutes each. Because of which, I highly recommend that you only spend the coins as needed on those characters for the weeks that they do bosses, for the bosses that require such difficulty or increase of damage. So, for example, if I want more boss damage, I put max. It would cost me 500 champion coins to increase my damage by 10% for bosses, which is not that much. And if I want to do EXP instead, it'd be 25. If I do the others, it'll cost a lot of coins. So be sure to budget your coins appropriately, because the coins can only be obtained at a finite amount depending on how far you get into the champion raid. Since I only got 11.3 thousand points, which was a quarter of the way through stage 3, that is how much I got. Every single one of your Legion raid characters will be able to do this as well, and the buff will only last 30 minutes. And remember, you will have a finite amount of coins per month, so use these things sparingly. And furthermore, actually no, I think that's actually it on the Legion champion for the champion raid as well. I'm going to include a little bit of like footage of me running them just in case if you actually need an example at the end. But beyond that, there's nothing else too critical or too important that I need to cover. If there's anything else that you would like to ask me about Legion Champion, please write it down in the comments and I'll do my best to answer it or provide resources that you can use to reference for that. Other than that, thanks for watching and to continue the support. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.